Tonight, live from R&B's house, Southport Live. Each week's concert is to benefit Southport's nonprofit organization, Up Your Arts. Tonight's featured artist, Ben White. And now, here's the host of our show, the lovely and talented Christine Martinez.
Welcome to Southport Live, everybody. It is that time again, and we've got Ben White with us tonight. What's up, Ben?
Oh, I'm glad to be here. What you talking about, girl?
We're super excited. We have our little Southport Live show each Thursday from 7 to 8, and we are doing this to have fun and play music and hang out, but also we are trying to raise money for Up Your Arts.
Up Your Arts.
Up Your Arts.
Up Your Arts.
Up Your Arts. So most of you probably know a little bit about Up Your Arts already, but I welcome you to go to their website, upyourarts.org. You can also directly donate by clicking on a link that I think is right here in our stream. But Up Your Arts, a supporter of the arts, obviously, of all kinds, live music, painters, sketchers, pottery, all of it. It's all art, and we all collect here in Southport, and so we need a place. Save the hall, y'all. That's what we're trying to do. There's a really cool 3D tour right now on the Up Your Arts website, too. You can take a tour of the building and find out more about what it needs, what we want, and the money, where your money will go if you make a donation, as we try to repurpose that building to bring some arts in there. So, Ben, what's happening, brother?
Well, I got to tell everybody out there in TV land.
Tell them.
That we're over here laughing our butts off because Ronnie's been oiling this stool. And periodically, ladies and gentlemen, it is not me farting, okay? Or Christine.
It might be,
It might be Ronnie, but it's not me.
It's just a little added rhythm, when you're playing. Right. That's all. Ben,
I'm super happy to be here, seriously.
Everybody in town knows who you are. You're a lot of fun to watch on stage. You're a lot of fun to hang out with. You're a great supporter of the arts yourself. You're polka dots. I see polka dots, I think of you immediately. Tell us.
I think of Buddy Guy.
Do you?
Yeah.
Was that the?
That's kind of where it came from in Gary Somerville.
That's right, Gary. Well, that's Luna C, right? You got a fun
Luna
project
C.
going on right now. You guys have just come out of nowhere. Now you're like the fun party band to go hang out with. They've got swag, y'all. Luna C already has swag. Koozies. We get your koozies. No, you guys are a lot of fun. What a fun song selection that you guys have, and horns. I mean, you're right in there with it. You show up with horns, you're in.
Yeah,
you're a winning team.
It's different. We really appreciate Tom and Max and Julianne. They really do a great job.
Yeah, she's a badass.
We call her Saxy.
I like her.
Yeah, I do too.
She's super cool. Well, that's what you're doing now, but when did music start for you, Ben?
Well, thank you for asking. I think it was February the 9th of 1963.
Oh, wow.
I decided to burn my Elvis and Fabian albums.
Uh-oh. And turn them in for?
The Beatles had come on Ed Sullivan. That's right. I knew when I saw 1,200 screaming women that I was going to get a guitar, make a guitar, carry a guitar, eat a guitar, song.
And so it began.
So it began.
So did you have a band back then that you put together?
Yeah, we had a band early on. I was really in the right place at the wrong time with some of the wrong people.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, but we had a band doing some USO shows when I was like 16, 17, and 18. And
Super
we got
cool.
to play with Ronnie Millsap and
No way.
Bill Monroe.
How fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Where? Where did you grow up?
In Fayetteville.
Okay, Vietnam.
Yeah, well, back then it was really sort of, there was a lot of Vietnam stuff going on. In fact, that's why we were doing the shows with the Army and the Air Force.
Very cool.
Because there's so many soldiers, and we had a lot of fun.
Lift them up with some music.
Yeah.
So, which is what we're all trying to do, right, these days, this crazy world that we're living in. So we are Thank goodness we have thinkers like Ronnie Weinstein. By the way, R&B's house. Thank you guys for making this happen. Every week we have new cool things that work better because Ronnie's putting all this effort in. So we thank you, Ronnie. And of course, little Lucy. Wouldn't be a show without her. She's just so ridiculous. What are we going to do? Are you ready? We're going to play some songs. Ben's going to play some songs tonight. He's got his buddy Rick here on drums from Lunacy. He's going to sit on some songs. Ronnie and I will sing a couple songs at the end, too. So we got a party ready to go. You ready to sing some songs, Ben?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing some songs with you guys. And so you're going to have to stay tuned, boys and girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ben White.
Thank you so much, Christine. I got to tell you, Lucy's over here chewing on my big toe, Ronnie. Can we move her a bone or something? I want to say hello to Carmel and my sister Ann and Margaret. They just got some new dogs. They got to come over here and play with Lucy. I really like you over here, Lucy. It's just my toe was kind of... There's a song in that. Okay. So we're going to start out. We're going to keep this light and funny, and then we're going to go serious. And hope you can enjoy having some fun with me. This song goes out on the ocean there on the beach to those boys and girls that push that ice cream cart up and down the beach. That's right. We want to look after those people. And it also goes out to my favorite seafood restaurant. It goes something like this. Well, my ice cream man, he's a hillbilly fan. He's got 78s by Hank Snow. And he walks down the beach. He shuffles his feet to a rhythm that only he knows. And I've seen him in 1,000 places. I saw him the night I was born. In a downtown bar, I received my first scar from this old man, tattered and torn. And the winos and I know the painter back busting like a door-to-door salesman knows the painter bells ringing. It's a strange situation, a wild occupation. I'm living my life like a song. Now the coffee's strong at my favorite restaurant, and the hush puppies are too hot to touch. But like a fool, when them hush puppies cool, I'll eat until I wake too much. 'Cause I'm living on things that excite me, be the oysters, sailboats, or love. I'm just trying to get by being quiet and shy in a world full of pushing and shoving. And the winos and I know the painted street singing like a door-to-door salesman knows the painted bells are ringing. A strange situation, a wild occupation. I'm living my life like a song. Sweet senorita, won't you come with me? Come on down to Oak Island out on the beach. That's the only place that I want to be. Oh, and the winos and I know the joy of the ocean like a boy knows the joy when his milkshake's in motion. It's a strange situation, a wild occupation. I'm living my life like a song. Living my life like a song. Live your life like a song. Yeah, it's a strange situation, a wild occupation. I'm living my life like a song. Oh, it's a strange situation. Y'all, we need your donation to keep a living a life like a song. Yeah, make it a pretty song, y'all. Can you hear it now, boys and girls? Yeah, I was. Okay, we're working through this. I'm a little bit nervous up here. Ronnie put me on this stool. He said I could not stand up. I feel like I'm running with a seatbelt on, okay? And on top of that, I'm as nervous as a pig at a gas grill convention. So, I tell you what, we're going to have some fun, though. This next song, we've been sheltering in place and staying at home at night and everything. And God, have you got off? Some days, Christine, I don't even know what day it is. Really? Is it you too? I go to bed one night at 8 o'clock, and next night I go to bed at 2:30 in the morning. And then I can't wake up. Coffee won't do it. But I found something. And we've got a doctor here tonight to check on the medicinal qualities of this. Ladies and gentlemen, Juicy Fruit Chewing Gum. Can you get this in HD, Ronnie? Okay. Juicy Fruit Chewing Gum.
They did not pay for this.
So here's the deal. When you wake up in the morning, you pop a piece in your mouth and you run to the kitchen and you get some grapefruit juice and you pop it in your mouth and you chew some of that juicy fruit with that grapefruit juice. Let me tell you, a tumultuous event will become a salivary whole occupation will come from the head down to your feet and your toes and everything. Woo, you'll run in the bedroom, grab your bathing suit, get your guitar, run outside and get on that 10-speed bicycle. You might go down Long Beach Road, go across the Barbie Bridge, and on your left there's the Cape Fear Regional Jetport. Jump on a plane and fly around this beautiful place that we all call home. Isn't that right? That's right. There ought to be, Christine, there ought to be a song named like that. Well, look, a light just came on in my head. I love you, girl. Grapefruit, my bathing suit. I'm chewing a little juicy fruit. I've done washed away the night. I'm driving. Don't you be drinking gin. Commit a little mortal sin. It's good for your soul. Know that it gets so lonely when you're on a plane alone. And if I had some money, honey, I'd strap you right in beside me. I'd never ever leave you. I'd never ever leave you at home all alone and crying my 10-speed. I don't need this old guitar, gets me where I please. I'm just cruising down the beach. Well, I'll be leaving in a little while. So close your eyes now, and I'll be back real soon. You know that it gets so lonely when you're on a plane alone. You're so far from home, girl, and if I had some money, honey, I'd strap you right in beside me. I'd never ever leave you, never ever leave you at home all alone and crying. Okay, ladies' choice. Grab you a guy and start dancing, folks. A little two-step's nice, too. You're looking good, Ronnie and Christine. And if I had some money, I'd strap you right in beside me. That's right. I'd never, ever leave you. I'd never, ever leave you. I wouldn't leave you at home all alone and crying grapefruit. my bathing suit, juicy fruit. This segment of our broadcast tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by Martha White Self-Rising Flour. The all-purpose flour. Get some Martha White Self-Rising Flour. Yes, indeed. Woo! So this next song, we did this in the band, practiced it some, but we did it one time, I think, and this is Jerry Jeff Walker tune. By the way, those were 2 Jimmy Buffett songs. The old Buffett songs are the best, I tell you. But this next song really didn't know what to do with it, and I'm going to change the mood here a little bit. And then 5 months ago, this song became prophetic, and it was like in my face every day. My friend Jerry Jeff Walker wrote this song, Time to Stay Home. This is a time to be cautious. And this is a time for us all to be smart. It's a time to consider all your options. And be careful with those things of your heart. And it's a time for us fellas, you know, we might as well as considering the climate, we might really find it the right time to stay home. It's too real to be foolish. They changed the rules we played by. Now you can't take those chances. If you do, you know the chances. You foolishly try. And night after night of that old social hi-fi club, it leaves me believing that there might be some relief in a woman who could refuge my home. Hey, Carmel. So I'm going to turn out my porch light, and then I'm going to unplug that damn cell phone. I'm going to get out my robe and my jammies and build a nice fire to warm up my bones. And I might write a letter, but what I like better is to take this old guitar down and I'll play me some old songs that makes me glad Oak Island's my home. And tonight, thanks for letting us be in your home. I told you I was a little nervous there, so Oh, it's capo time. 4-letter word. Oh, daggone it. Hey, best friends, thank you. I can't wait to see what. Hey, Christine, there's a paper over there. Could you bring it? It's on that by the window. It's typed out on the paper. I'm sorry. Yes. I tell you, they give me such a hard time. Thank you so much. I'm going to tell you about this. I know. So, this is a Walker song, and looking at it, researching it a little bit, I found out that a fellow out in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, by the name of Billy Jim Baker wrote this tune. So I contacted him virtually, and we set up to meet. He was playing a gig down in Myrtle Beach, but it got all screwed up, the scheduling and everything. But Billy Baker is a retired Ringling Brother Barnum and Bailey clown. He is in the Clown Hall of Fame, okay? He's an actor, a great songwriter. And I got to tell you this. Just this past Friday morning, I'm laying in bed, and on my Facebook feed pops up this note from Billy, and I'm going to not put the private stuff in it. But anyway, he's lamenting over what's been going on with some inhumanities around in our lives. And he writes, "Yesterday, I came home to find a large FedEx box with my name on it. I opened it up to find a left-handed Les Paul guitar, a dream surprise. I sat on my front porch and I played into the night without an amp. The healing power of music and friendship is incredible medicine." Billy, I couldn't said it any better. And his song, Billy's song, is Contrary to Ordinary. I hope you like it. I never lived my life through someone else's eyes. It seems I'm always traveling through storms that are twice my size. A drifter, a dreamer, I guess I always will be searching for a rainbow on the far side of a distant hill. A one-man band in a one-man gypsy circus. I'm finding out every piece of the puzzle, it's got a purpose. A drifter, a dreamer, that might be my fate. Playing cards with a maker, I got a hand of aces and eights. Contrary to ordinary, even as a child, oh, this fast freight's made me wonder. The full moon drove me wild. Your dreams, they will come true. Live your life in episodes with one eye on your lady and one eye on the road. when I die, don't you put no tombstone on my grave. Take my ashes, give them to some friends, and have them sail them out over the waves. And don't hire a preacher to tighten up my past. Tell them all I love life. I like to sing and dance and laugh. Contrary to ordinary, even as a child, oh, this fast freight's made me wander. The full moon drove me wild. Your dreams can't come true. Life's just an episode. With one eye on your lady and one eye on that road. With one eye on your lady and one eye on that open road. Thank you so much. Thank you, Billy Jim Baker. Thank you, Jerry Jeff Walker, for recording it. Okay. All right. So, when I was about 13, my granddaddy would take me down to my uncle's house. Uncle Miles and Aunt Murphy, they were tobacco farmers, and my Uncle Miles never had a car. He always had a pickup truck. Now, there's a long story about that pickup truck. I don't have time. But I want to do a little survey right quick here. Now, pay attention. Pay attention. I want you to raise your hand and keep it up if you have a pickup truck. Okay. Looking pretty good. Well, wait a minute, John, you got two hands up. Oh, you've got two trucks. Oh. Okay, all right. Okay, so we still got a couple of people. Let's see, Sally. Okay, how about if you've ever ridden in a pickup truck? Raise your hand. Okay, hey, now we're cooking with gas. No, there's still a couple. Okay, how about if you ever wanted to ride in a pickup truck? You just wanted to ride one. Well, that's everybody. Well, here we go. This is some of the fun that you can have in your pickup truck. Well, I used to look forward to Saturday. Me and my grandpa, we'd get away. He'd take me to town in his old pickup truck. We had a couple of chores that we had to do, and it wouldn't be long before we were through, and we just let his old pickup truck wander around. And we'd make a run to the county dump. You know, we wave when we see someone, and my grandpa, he'd make up this song as we rode along. To the post office without fail, we'd get some chicken feed and check on the mail. And we never took the same road twice on the way back home. Well, I spent a few years running free. I spent some time there in a big city. So I finally got tired and I moved myself back home. But I'd go see my buddy on Saturday. He had a way of brightening up my day. He'd always make me laugh in the pickup truck. And we'd make a run to the county dump. You know, we wave when we see someone. And my buddy, he'd make up this song as we rode along. To the post office without fail, we do a Bud Light and get the mail. And we never took the same road twice on the way back home. 2, 3, 4. Well, I miss my grandpa, I miss my buddy too. I miss the kind of things that we used to do. So last week I went out and I bought me an old pickup truck. Now me and my friends start off the day. We do things in a simple way. Can't wait to take a ride in the pickup truck. We make a run to the county dump. You know we wave when we see someone. And now my friends make up a song as we roll along. To the post office without fail. Now I do a dance when I check on the mail. And never take the same road twice on the way back home. Oh, to the post office without fail. Sometimes we hot scotch and check the mail. And we never take the same road twice. No, we never take the same road twice. Half the fun is getting lost on your way back home. I got a big one, Ronnie. I got a big one.
Ben, you're so fun.
Thank you. I'm having a good time.
Good.
tonight,
I told you it was going to be fun. Everybody knows when Ben's up on stage, it's going to be a good time. We're so glad you were able to come out here with us. So, Southport Live, R&B's house, R&B Studios, that's what we're calling it, right? House, studio, house. And why are we doing this again? Save the Hall, y'all. I just was peeking around at that 3D tour. Go to upyourarts.org and you can see the old City Hall, which is what they want to repurpose and make it into just a state-of-the-art, art center, whether it be live music or an art show. All of it can happen there. And so that's what we're trying to raise money and save the hall, y'all.
Yeah.
So, and won't that be fun to have a place right in town that we can all sort of gather and know that there's a central place that we can bring all of our tricks to. So go to, you can actually click right there on the stream to upyourarts.org. We want to thank everybody who donated. We raised, I think, $250 last week, something close to that. So that's pretty awesome. What do you think, Ben?
Well, I echo everything you said, and it's and I will add to that it's not just for us here today, because people are moving here all the time, and their kids, and hopefully their grandkids will be able to participate in these events that Up Your Arts is doing, especially in connection with the community college here. Right. And the big thing to me about the arts and music in particular is you don't have to be great on the guitar. You certainly don't have to be a great singer. But it's all right here.
Right. Soul.
It's right here.
Honesty.
And that's right.
Sincerity.
And those folks out there have
Yes.
it too, or they wouldn't be here.
That's
Christine.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
And there's so much. And the one thing that I think is super cool about it too is that there's a lot of, a lot of people here are transplants, but there's still a good core, people who are from here, like Dennis Walton, Albert Rogers, Kevin Rogers. This place would be a cool way to get all of them back in the mix too. There's a lot of old schoolers in town as well as new folks, and it's a super awesome idea, and we're just trying to raise money for it as well as entertain you a little bit. Thanks for everybody who's watching and listening today. We're going to let Ben sing some more songs, and next week we have another great artist I'll tell you all about the next time I have a microphone. Because it's going to be so great. I got to make you wait for that information.
Wait.
Ben, you ready to play some more songs?
Yeah, I sure am.
Do your thing.
Okay. So this next song was, I want y'all to sing along with me. This song at one time was one of the most re-recorded songs in history. That's right. It was recorded by Jerry Jeff Walker down in Austin, Texas. And long story there I don't have time to go into. We're running out of time already. So, But I did go see my friend. I want to shout out to Cat Walker. Cat, what a great friend you are. Took me down to Austin to meet Jerry Jeff, and we had dinner with his lovely wife, Susan, just the four of us out in his courtyard, and then we went to the Paramount Theater the next day, and he performed with his full band, and the place was sold out, and it was hot, man. It was great. But he dedicated this song about half the way through to the lady that was sitting with me and his wife as the two women that had saved his life. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you. And worn-out shoes, silver hair, ragged shirt, and baggy pants. He did that old soft shoe. And he jumped so high, oh, he jumped so high. And then he liked a touchdown. Sing with me. Mr. Bojangles, that's right. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, come on and dance. I met him in a cell down in New Orleans. I was down and out. And he seemed to me to be the life of age as he spoke right out. And he talked of life. Oh, he talked of life. Slapped his leg and took a step. He said his name Bojangles and he danced a jig all across that cell. Oh, he grabbed his pants, took a better stance, and he jumped so high. Then he clicked his heels and he let go a laugh. Oh, he let go a laugh. He shook his clothes all around. Here we go. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, come on and dance. Well, he danced for folks at minstrel shows and county fairs all across the South. Through 15 years of tears and beers, his dog and him traveled about. And his dog up and died. Whoa, the dog died. And after 20 years, he still grieves. He said I dance now at every chance in honky-tonks for drinks and tips. But most of the time I spend behind these county bars, 'cause I drink so bit. And as he shook his head, I heard someone say, please. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, oh man, come on and dance. And so he did. First Precinct Jail, New Orleans, Louisiana. He did that old street corner ragtime waltz. Went something like this. Rack-a-jack-a-jack-a-jack. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you. Thank you. Ronnie gave me $2 when I showed up here tonight, but that didn't count the floor show. I love you, Ronnie.
Cat Walker responded to you on here too.
Oh, what did Cat say?
Dear Ben, so glad to know you
She's a beautiful person. Talking about beautiful people. We lost John Prine from the virus. You know, he had a throat cancer, lost his voice, a radical jaw surgery, had to learn how to talk, sing, lost his voice, had to re-sing. Jerry Jeff Walker had a very similar surgery. Those two got together before Mr. Prine passed away and compared notes. So, he came out in 2018 with a terrific album. I still have him on Austin City Limits on my video recorder. But anyway, moving along, I was coming into... he's got a song named Clay Pigeons. It was always a number one with me, I think. And I was coming into Southport after this virus thing was going on, and I just rode over to the waterfront, to the yacht basin one day. I just wanted to walk around. And I was riding into town, the radio was off, and I was singing this melody in my head. And as I drove into Southport, down Howe Street, looked over to the left, Franklin Park, those live oaks were towering. I made the right, went down to the yacht basin, and it was dead. The music had stopped. So, sorry, I'm kind of emotional. I thought, what if John Prine had come to Southport? You know, there's a kicker in here, right? What about if he had come and went to all the music places and met these beautiful people in the environment in Southport and Oak Island and the surrounding area? And what about if he had wrote a song about us or put us into his lyrics? And I started thinking about that and moving words around. You know, Christine, I do that occasionally. So I came up with this tribute to John Prine. And Mr. Prine, I hope you appreciate it because we appreciate you.
Going down to the Greyhound station, gonna buy me a ticket to ride. I'm gonna find that lady's got 2 or 3 kids, sit right down by her side. Right until the sun comes up and down, maybe 2 or 3 times. Sitting there in the back seat, talking to the people I meet. Get away from it all. I'm going back where the people say y'all and play some music with my friends. Drive into Southport again. Ah, that's where it all began. Where those live oaks are tall, it makes my troubles seem small. To the yacht basin again, all the music never ends. Well, I'd like to stay, but I might have to go to start all over again. I might go back down to Austin or someplace that I've never been. And I could go out early and I'll stay out late and I won't have to go home. Change the words to this John Prine song. Learn how to live alone and start talking again when I know what to say. I'm going back where the people say y'all. Play some music with all my friends. Drive down Howell Street again. Ah, that's where it began. Where those live oaks grow tall, your troubles seem small. Down to the Yacht Basin again. Don't let that music in. To the Yacht Basin again, my friend. Don't let live music in. Okay, so are we doing okay on time?
We got two more songs.
I've got two more.
No, there's two more songs for the show.
Oh, well, y'all are coming up then.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't have but 47 songs. Okay, well, darn. I can't believe the time.
See how easy that was, Ben?
This is great.
Let's hear it for Ben White, everybody. Woo-hoo!
Oh, Beverly's in the house
Beverly,
now.
the lovely Beverly, is ready to run camera for us. Ronnie, I thought you had ears in.
We've got Rick and Ronnie, Christina up here. Now the musicians are coming up.
Rick, another member of the Lunacy Band.
Yay, Rick.
Yes. Lucy's here. So again, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We've got Jason next week, right?
Yeah, Jason Pullen.
Jason Pullen and
Savannah Pierce.
and Savannah Pierce. That's right. I've met Savannah.
And it's Neptune's Nemesis.
Neptune's Nemesis will be performing next week. If all goes as planned, we will be here. Southport Live from R&B's house. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of it. It takes a lot to make this happen, so we want to thank Ronnie again and Beverly for letting us take over her house.
Very nice folks, let me tell you. Salt of the earth.
Yes, yes. And upyourarts.org. Don't let me get in your way, Ronnie. What's up?
I was just going to say, this is brought to you by
Jerry Della's Brownies. Who's this brought to us by?
I can't even. Oh, this is. I left my pack at home. Did y'all want to smoke?
I'm gonna pass.
Well, it's brought to you by Roundup Candy Cigarettes.
Oh, I remember those.
Yes. Ask your grocer for Roundup cigarettes and see what he says.
I was laughing with my sister the other day, remembering that my mom would send us to the store for cigarettes. We were like 8 years old. Can I have a pack of Merit 100s? Sure, honey, here's 2. Times have changed a little bit.
No more Micronite filter.
Well, Ben has invited us up to sing some songs with him.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Been woke by the rain and driven by the snow. I'm drunk in the dirt. Don't you know that I'm still willing? And I was out on the road late last night. I saw my pretty Alice in every headlight. I said, Alice, Alice, Alice. I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, have to be the torn apart.
Driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. Driven on the back road so I wouldn't get away.
And if you give me
Weed, white sand, wine.
show me a sign, I'll be willing to be moving. Smoking some smoke, some folks in Mexico. I'm baked by that sun every time I go on down to Mexico. But I'm still willing. Kicked by the wind, robbed by the sleet. I had my head stoved in. I'm still here on my feet, and I'm still willing. I've been from Tucson to
Tucumcari,
had to be the torn apart.
driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. Living on the back road so I wouldn't get away.
And if you give me some weed,
Weed, white sand, wine.
I like wine, and you show me a sign, I'll be willing to be moved. Well, I can't have here. I got two bad thumbs. My back still hurts. My feet won't run, but I'm still willing.
And we are so glad you are, Ben. That's fun.
You gotta have some fun, right?
Yes.
Oh, Beverly.
Beverly's like, I can't hear you.
Put the headset on. It's right by you. It's behind you.
Ta-da! So we got one more song to play. We want to thank everybody once again. Thanks to Rick and Ben for being here. Ronnie, great job. Cameras look great. Everything's lovely and fabulous, and we can't wait to do it again.
Thank you for doing this, Christine.
It's a lot of fun. Ready, kids? Let's do it. Sing along.
They say everything can be replaced, and they say every distance is not near. So I remember every face of every man who put me here. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be released.
They say every man needs protection. They say every man must fall. Yet I swear in my reflection so high above the wall. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released.
Now you understand here in this lonely crowd, a man who swears he's not to blame. All day long I hear him shouting so loud, crying out he's not to blame. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released.
We've had this time here together. I thank you for coming to the show. We wish you peace and understanding, and share some love with everyone you know.
I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released.
Yay! Good night, everybody. Thank you. I'm Christine Martinez. Have a great night. We'll meet you here next week.